Hello students, today we will learn about memory and storage. God has given a wonderful gift to men, that is the ability to think. Though a computer cannot think on its own, yet it has more storage capacity than a human brain. The CPU is the brain of a computer. It controls all the information it receives through input units and stores it in its memory. Like our brain, the computer also uses both short-term and long-term memory to store data or information. However, we tend to forget things with the passage of time, but a computer can retain the stored data for years together. This data can be retrieved from the computer's memory when needed. Students know the fact that fifth generation of computers will have artificial intelligence, AI. To some extent, these computers will be able to provide knowledge on their own. They will be known as KIPS, Knowledge Information Processing System. Let's first discuss bits and byte. A computer can understand only two states, on, represented by 1, and off, represented by 0. These two digits, zeros and ones, are called binary digits or bits. The data is stored in the computer memory in the form of bits and is measured in bytes. Every computer has a certain amount of memory. The memory capacity determines how much data and instructions can be stored in the computer, either temporarily or permanently. The memory of a computer is of two types. Internal memory is primary memory. External memory is secondary memory. Internal memory, RAM, ROM. External memory, hard disk, CD, DVD, Blu-ray disc, flash, pen drive, memory card. Let us understand memory size. 8 bits is equal to 1 byte. 1024 bytes is equal to 1 kilobyte, 1 KB. 1024 KB is equal to 1 megabyte, 1 MB. 1024 MB is equal to 1 gigabyte, 1 GB. 1024 GB is equal to 1 terabyte, 1 TB. 1024 TB is equal to 1 petabyte, 1 PB. 1024 PB is equal to 1 exabyte, 1 EB. 1024 EB is equal to 1 zettabyte, 1 ZB. 1024 ZB is equal to 1 yottabyte, 1 YB. Alright students, let us now learn about internal memory. Internal memory is also called primary memory or main memory. It is the built-in memory designed to store data and instructions while the computer is working. The data stored in internal memory is erased when the computer is turned off. It is always easier to access data or programs from the internal memory as it is the fastest of all forms of computer data storage. Primary memory is of two types. RAM, Random Access Memory. It stores the information temporarily and works like a blackboard that can be constantly overwritten with new data. The information stored in the memory is lost when you turn off the computer or the power goes off. Students, let us know more about RAM. When we start a computer, the operating system is loaded into RAM. Any software that we run is also loaded into RAM. It means that a computer with more RAM will work faster than a computer with lesser RAM. Time for a fact file. The amount of RAM installed in a computer affects the number of programs that a system can run simultaneously. Let's see an example. RAM, it is like a calculator where information exists till the calculator is on. The moment you turn off the calculator, all the data disappears. ROM, read-only memory. It holds the startup instructions that prepare a computer for use. It also consists of a program that checks the proper working of all computer parts when you turn on a computer. The instructions stored in ROM cannot be changed but can only be read. It retains the stored information even when the power is switched off. Let's see an example.
ROM is like an audio disc that can be played, but we cannot record anything on it, except in a few selected circumstances.
Let's now talk about external memory. It is used to store information for a longer period. Data is not lost in the external memory even when the computer is turned off. The external memory is essential because the internal memory of a computer has a limited storage capacity. It is also called the secondary memory. Let's see an example. In our daily life, we use many storage devices such as cupboard, bookshelf, refrigerator, school bag, etc. A computer also uses various storage devices that vary in storage capacity. Example: hard disk, pen drive, CD, etc. These are permanent or non-volatile storage devices. When we run a program, it is copied from the secondary storage into the internal memory. It takes more time to access data from secondary memory as compared to the internal memory. Okay, let's talk about portable storage devices. Hard disk. It is the main storage medium for computers. It is fixed inside the CPU box. It can hold a large amount of data. Hard disk is made up of multiple disks, which are further made up of hard platters of metal. Data is recorded on both sides of the disk. Nowadays, external hard disks are also available, which are small in size and can be carried anywhere. Hard disk can store up to 2 TB to 5 TB of data.